Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Car Stories. Today, we're taking you on a journey back to 1960, a turning point in American automotive design, to talk about a car that doesn't always get the spotlight it deserves, this car Pontiac Ventura. While many remember the GTO, the Firebird, and even the Bonneville, the Ventura quietly carved out its own legacy. This was a car that represented a perfect blend of elegance, muscle, and innovation during a time of great change in the auto world. The Ventura made its debut in 1960 as a special edition of the Pontiac Catalina. At first glance, it may have seemed like just another trim level, but a closer look revealed a car that was crafted with precision and style. It offered more than just performance. It was about prestige, and Pontiac wanted to elevate the ownership experience. The Ventura came as a hardtop coupe or a sport coupe, offering sleek lines and a two-door body that spoke volumes about the era's styling preferences. The design was low and wide, capturing the wide track look that Pontiac had become famous for. This gave the Ventura a confident stance on the road, making it both visually impressive and more stable during handling. Inside, the Ventura featured a higher level of trim than the standard Catalina. It included luxurious Morrokide upholstery, which was Pontiac's signature vinyl material that mimicked the feel of leather while offering durability. The dashboards were stylish and symmetrical, with chromed accents, deep-set gauges, and a focus on driver ergonomics that was ahead of its time. Under the hood, the 1960 Ventura offered a choice of V8 engines. The standard engine was a 389 cubic inch V8, with horsepower ranging from 215 up to a thrilling 348, depending on the configuration. For drivers who wanted even more performance, there were optional tri-power carburetor setups and high-compression heads that turned the Ventura into a sleeper muscle car before the muscle car era officially began. What made the 1960 Ventura particularly interesting was how it balanced sportiness with sophistication. While it wasn't as flashy as some of its competitors, it had a quiet confidence. It didn't need to shout. It simply delivered, both in terms of ride comfort and raw performance. The 1960 model year was a transitional time in automotive design. Fins were starting to disappear, and cleaner, more linear bodywork was taking over. The Ventura fit perfectly into this new direction. It had a subtle elegance, with tasteful chrome accents, a clean front grille, and sculpted rear fenders that added character without being excessive. Pontiac marketed the Ventura as a car for the discerning buyer. It was for someone who appreciated quality but didn't necessarily need the size and price tag of a Bonneville. Yet, they also didn't want the base-level simplicity of a Catalina. The Ventura offered that perfect middle ground. It was premium, without being pretentious in terms of driving dynamics. The Ventura benefited from Pontiac's wide-track engineering. This design widened the distance between the wheels, improving cornering and overall road stability. It gave the car a planted feel that was uncommon in full-sized American vehicles at the time. Many owners remember the Ventura for its smooth ride. It wasn't just a cruiser, it was a capable touring car. Long highway trips were made easier by its solid suspension setup and spacious interior. Families could enjoy the car just as much as young drivers looking for speed. Despite all its qualities, the Ventura never really broke out as a standalone model in the public's imagination. Perhaps it was overshadowed by the growing popularity of smaller performance cars in the years that followed. Or maybe it was just a little too refined for those who were looking for loud and aggressive. But for those who owned one, or still do, the Ventura holds a special place. It represents an era when American cars were bold but also dignified, when craftsmanship mattered, and when every trim level told a slightly different story. The 1960 Ventura was only available as a special trim that year, and by 1961, it became its own model briefly before being absorbed back into the Catalina lineup. Over time, the name would resurface in the 70s on a compact model, but it was never quite the same. Today, the original 1960 Pontiac Ventura is a rare sight. Survivors are cherished by collectors and enthusiasts who understand what makes it unique. Restorations are often meticulous, preserving the fine details that set the Ventura apart, from the chrome spears to the beautifully designed tail lamps. It's also a car that has become more appreciated with time. As automotive historians look back on the full-size performance cars of the pre-muscle era, the Ventura stands tall as one of the pioneers, a car that hinted at what was to come while still holding on to traditional values. For car lovers, the Ventura is a reminder of Pontiac's golden years, a brand that knew how to blend luxury, performance, and design in a way that appealed to a wide range of drivers. The 1960 Ventura may not be the most famous Pontiac, but it might just be one of the most special. And that's what Old Car Stories is all about, shining a light on the vehicles that may not get all the headlines, but have incredible stories to tell. The 1960 Pontiac Ventura is one of those stories. Quiet, confident, and unforgettable once you know it. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this journey into automotive history, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more stories like this, and share your thoughts or memories about the Ventura in the comments. We love hearing from fellow car enthusiasts. Until next time, keep the engines running and the stories alive.